Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Joining me once again, I really appreciate it. Today's video is going to be a first impression. Dani from Younique was kind enough to send me out a couple of products that I really wanted to try, so I thought I would review them for you and show you how I use them, and so I came up with this look. I put all of Dani's information down in the bottom bar. If you would like to get any of these products yourself, you can follow that link. First product I was going to be reviewing today is the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, which is this one. I've seen a lot of videos on Facebook saying how full coverage this one is, so definitely excited to give that one a try. The second product is the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette, and it looks like that. I really quite like the packaging. It's quite simple. I like black packaging. It has a little mirror in the top there, so that's always good, and that is what the shadows look like. I really like the selection of colors. I do wish there was another darker shade that was matte. It has quite a lot of shimmery colors in there, but definitely something that I was keen on trying. So if you would like to see how I went using these two products, then please keep on watching. The foundation I think I'm going to use is the Designer Brand Cosmetics 24-hour foundation, and I'm in the shade Classic Ivory, and I'm pretty sure that that is the lightest shade. Oh no, wait. I'm going to prime. I'm going to use the Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. And I think I might also just go in with a bit of this Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. So now I'm going in with foundation. Okay, so the first product we're going to be using is the Skin Perfecting Concealer. Now, just going by what I've seen online, this is meant to have a really full coverage, so let's see if it lives up to its expectation. Oh my. It is definitely a very thick consistency, which for me is good. I like products to be thick, but not if they are cakey as well. So we shall see. It feels really nice going onto the skin. It feels quite smooth. Like usually with thick products they tend to tug on the skin, but this one feels quite nice. Just gonna blend that out. It blends out really nicely as well. So far I really like it. Definitely full coverage. If you don't like full coverage, then I don't recommend this one. But if you do, like me, then I definitely recommend. Okay, I definitely recommend that you don't use too much of that product because a little bit goes a long way. Still have that much on my hand. So I really like the concealer so far. I think I would actually use that all the time. It's definitely down the same quality as the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, except I think this one has a lot more of a thicker consistency. I don't think I've ever seen a concealer this thick before actually, but I mean, I guess it depends on how it wears on the skin over time, but so far I really like it. So I'm just going to set that with my DB Cosmetics Pro Contour Palette. I'm using the banana powder. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows before moving on to the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow palette now. I think I'm going to try and do it like a purple look, and we'll see how we go. I'm just going to take this sort of dusty rose shade. It's called Tickled, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I really am happy with how they blend out, and the color payoff is really nice. Next, I'm going to take this purple shade right here. It's called Cheeky. Shit. And I did not see that being so pigmented. I'm just going to blend that inwards. I have gotten no fallout so far, which I am quite shocked by, especially from using these shimmery colours. Usually you get a lot of glitter fallout. So now I'm going to take the middle shade, it's called Smitten, and I'm just going to put that all over this bare area on the inner corner and coming in towards the centre of the eye. So now I think I'm going to take just a small smudging brush. I'm going to take that first colour again and run that on the bottom lash line. Now I might take just the black colour at the end here, it's called Irate. I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner. If I had another colour that was matte and a bit darker, I would use that. So I think I'm just going to use the black one. That's probably one thing I could say about this palette, is I would probably like to see more dark shades that were matte rather than all the dark shades being the shimmery colours, which they're beautiful colours, but like to have in a palette, it's probably good to have another dark colour as well. I'm going to take that black shade and just on the very outer corner on the bottom. Just from using that palette, I really like it as well. They have two other palettes that have a different range of colours. Maybe I should get a hold of one of them and see how they go, but so far I really like this. I didn't get any fallout at all. As you can see, I didn't get any fallout at all, and usually with shimmery shades particularly you get a lot of fallout underneath, and that is never fun. So it is really a plus if your eyeshadows aren't chalky and don't have much fallout. These shades aren't really that buttery, but at the same time they blend really nicely. Like, they feel quite dense in the palette, and I thought they weren't going to blend as nicely, and I thought they were going to be a bit chalky, but they weren't at all. So that is definitely a plus. So I'm just going to use another eyeshadow colour to highlight the inner corners, just because the one in there wasn't much of a highlighter shade. So now I'm just going to do the rest of my face, and I'm going to speed past this really quick. And so that is the finished look. The products I was doing the first impression on were actually surprisingly good, and they really do live up to expectation. For under my eyes and highlighting, I really like this concealer, and I think I'm going to use it a lot from now on. So be prepared to see this guy in my videos from now on. And the Mood Struck palette, I really would like to see what the other palettes are like as well. The colours on this one are really nice with the purples and the sort of pink shades. I really like these two here as well. I might use that in another look another time, but I really like these colours. I didn't get any fallout or anything like that using these, and they're really nice and blendable. They were surprisingly pigmented, maybe not as pigmented as something like the Makeup Geek ones and the Kat Von D palette, but definitely a lot more pigmented than I thought they were going to be, which is always a plus in my book. Definitely give them a go. I would recommend them to anybody. Except this one if you don't like full coverage. If you don't like full coverage and thick, heavy concealers, then this is not for you. But people like me who love a full coverage and love really sturdy products that are going to stay, then this is definitely a great product. So I hope you all liked this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe as always, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys. and slick, simple and slick. The thing, then I'll see if this. Hi guys, how are you going? How are you? I'm doing really well. A couple of products are going to be using all these. Wish this lighting would stop going crazy. Stop.